Hello, guys. Sorry. Let's see if I'm live, as always. Am I live? Let's see if you join. Okay. I think I'm live. Yes. Yes. Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome back to this new live streaming dedicated to Shingeki no Kyojin episode 6. We're about to rewatch the episode and share the final thoughts before watching episode 7. So let's see if you're joining. Come on. Join me. Okay, as always, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for joining me every time I make a live streaming. Thanks for the support. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thanks for all. Okay, I just wait one more minute before starting, so you can join me and then we can start enjoying this great episode. Okay, you're joining. Thank you. Come on. More. Share these live streaming so we can have fun all together. Yes, on Sunday, episode 7 is coming. So stay tuned and keep on watching. Hello, Brian. Hello. Thanks for watching. Okay, a few seconds left. And then we start, then we are going to discuss. If you wanted to write your own opinions about this episode, feel free to use the chat box. If you wanted to donate something to the channel, there's the S. It's up to you. Hello, Juan. Hello. Welcome back. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready to start? Yes? Okay. I think it's time to watch it. It's like when I make videos. Do you remember? Okay. Feel free to write your comments in the chat box because then I'm going to read all of them one by one. So, ready? Okay, wait a second that I have to put the... Okay, I'm ready. It's time to watch it. To re-watch it.
お姉ちゃんの言うことをよく聞いて、いい子でいるんだぞ。お父さんどこへ行くの？お土産一緒に行く。ねえ、いいでしょ。いいでしょ。ごめんな。今日はダメなんだ。
Okay, I want to say it first of all, one thing. As I said yesterday with the live streaming, thanking Mappa Studio, I wanted to say it today, but I preferred to say it over there. But anyway, I'm going to repeat it to you right nowadays. When Willy Taiba is saying, not this time. I mean, when the kids are saying, "Please take us over there where you're about to go," and he says, "No, not this time." That reminded me of Itachi in Naruto when he said to Sasuke, "Not this time, next time," or something like that. It really reminded me that moment. Because also in that case, after that final meeting, things were changing. And also in this case, after this final meeting with his kids, things are changing. So for bad. In both of the cases, things are changing for bad. So yeah, it was nostalgic, this moment.
いいね。兄弟みんな仲良くな。お仕事頑張ってね。ああ、それじゃ行ってくるよ。いってらっしゃい。あなた。すまない。子供たちを頼んだよ。
It's really hard for her too, okay? Later I'm going to tell you one thing.
やはり狙われるとしたら演説の最中だろうか。
Oh yeah.
断言できませんが、その可能性が最も高いでしょう。マーレ軍幹部が公の場で一堂に会するのは その時だけです。時点で幹部の移動時ですが、直前まで移動経路を決めない習わしが防衛策としてあり、馬車も様々な要人が利用します。
Oh, I can't stand this.
軍幹部は橋の特等席。
We are talking about very important people. I mean, people who are rich and stuff like that. Let's sit them at the special seats on the edge. First negative sentence.
できるだけ一区画にまとめておくように。本当によろしいのですか？タイバー家もただ遊んでいたわけではない。先代に比べてはな。かねてより世界の上層階級と交流を深めては、エルディア人の地位向上に努め、パラディ島の動きに目を光らせていた。
Oh, he's saying, we are improving the reputation of Eldians and watching Paradise Islands movements. Yeah, but even in Paradise, they are Eldians. Okay.
だが、見るべきは足元だった。気づいた時には敵は海を渡り、我々の首元まで迫っていた。
I'm still curious. I'm still curious. How did they reach Marle so easily? That's really interesting.
いつ喉を切り裂かれてもおかしくない。危惧すべきは。
And this is one of the main sentences. It's the conspirators working with Paradise who I fear the most. Who can these people be? I mean, I'm still wondering, who are these conspirators? Who can betray Marle? Because he is sure about this. I mean, he's scared of these conspirators. So who can these people be? Okay, of course, don't tell me in the comments, don't tell me in the chat box. I'm just thinking. But look, guys, if you followed last week's commentary and rewatch, I thought about something, ciao Pietro, I thought about something crazy last week. If you didn't watch both of the live streamings, go and check them out, because do you remember I was talking about Zeke? I mean, okay, let me sum up once again what I said. Last week, I was preparing my mother's video, my mother's reaction video on season 3 part 2, and I saw all Grisha and Zeke's story, Kruger's story and stuff like that. And that's why I quoted Kruger even last week. But anyway, at that time, when I was editing, I mean, when I was making the video with my mom, I was analyzing, while I was cutting the video, thank God I was cutting that video in that moment, because it gave me inspiration for some ideas. I rewatched the fact that Grisha is saying to Zeke, trying to manipulate it, to manipulate him, okay, thanks to the brainwash method as always, and that's wrong, because if Zeke is following what Grisha is saying, he ruined Zeke's life. And in fact, then he said, I was a bad father, for sure. You were a bad father, for sure. But during this brainwashing method Grisha was using to Zeke, I remember he was saying, please try to fake that you stay on Marle's side. You have to fake. You have to be an intruder. Let's say another owl, okay? They are all owls here. They are all Fukuro, don't you think so? But anyway. And then Zeke took the side of Marle. He decided to betray his parents. Then he infiltrated in Marle and he became the Beast Titan. Then he said to Eren, I'm going to save you next time. And then we analyzed even that baseball ball last week. And last week I told you, don't tell me that Zeke tricked me. I mean, was he following the plan? I mean, was he following what Grisha told him to do? And was he acting throughout all these years? If he's the conspirator, I mean, if he is the problem for Marley, I will become super shocked, because it means that I was tricked, and it's a plot twist that I can't imagine right now. But if you analyze all season 3 part 2, and you analyze, thank you mom, because thanks to you I could rewatch season 3 part 2 now, so it helps me a lot. But is it Zeke the conspirator they are talking about? Even the gramophone scene in episode 2 of season 4, we see that he knows that they are listened, but he's pretending as if they are not. Do you remember? He's saying, no, Marley people are not here in this room. That means he knows that he's listened. Is he on the side of Eren? I mean, was he acting throughout all those years? Poor Zeke, if it's like this, poor Zeke, because he was manipulated, he was put in a hard position, and he lost his life, lost lots of years pretending to be someone who was different. And Grisha knows he made lots of mistakes with him, and I totally agree. He was a bad father, definitely. I can't find an excuse for him. But don't. Okay, did you understand what I mean? I tried to sum up in a few minutes what I thought last week. If you wanted to go and check it out, I will explain it in details more and more last week. But now that I read this sentence once again, because look, now I have the subtitles, sorry to say, but it's the conspirators working with the Paradise who I fear the most. If Zeke is going to help Eren, he has the bloodline. He's a Titan. He can touch Eren. Everything finishes. I mean, he's going to release the tens of millions of Colossal. I mean, we don't need Historia for that reason, I guess. It's pointless to turn Historia into a Titan. We already have the half brother over there. Oh no. Don't tell me he made what Grisha told him to do. I think about this more and more. Zeke, you are the real plot twist here. Okay, let's go on. It's just my opinion, just my ideas, my thoughts, because thank God I'm editing the videos with my mom in these weeks, and they were really helpful, even with the Kruger's quotes. Let's go on.
パラディ島勢力の協力者のおかげだが、依然その実態がつかめないまま。
We still don't know who they are.
ご存知の通り、我が国マーレは敵が多すぎる。軍の内部も例外ではない。敵をあぶり出すためなら、ケツに火をつけ。
Some of them, they are in the military.
敵の襲撃計
Hi
画を
everyone.
甘んじて受け、それを最大限に利用する。代案でもあるなら聞く。なければ計画通り。しかし敵を潰にしても、あまりに餌が大きい。無能な幹部などくれてやればいい。
We will sacrifice incompetent officers. What a nice man.
敵の目的がマーレ軍に損害。
If the enemy's goal is to damage Marley's military, it works perfectly. What a nice man.
を加えることなら、まさに好都合じゃないか。新たな軍の再建も、あなたの人選通りに党は藩を押す。
When you will rebuild the military, the party will approve whoever you choose. What a nice person. Part 3. I mean, that means all the others are brainwashed. I mean, they don't fucking care. If you choose someone, they will listen to you because they are all puppets. That's okay. What a nice man. Compared to the first scene, do you know what I mean? Magath is saying, but most of them, they will die. That makes you understand that Magath is still objective somehow. He has a rational opinion rather than just emotional. And the other one says, most of them will be aliens. They are spawn of the devil. That means, who cares? What a nice man. Part 4. Oh, God.
今更じゃないか、マガト隊長。あなたも今までは大勢のエルディア人を機関銃の前に。
And this is true, because Willie said, don't change on me now, Magath. You have sent countless aliens marching into machine guns and landmines. This is true. Even Magath is guilty. Absolutely. Absolutely. No one can save himself or herself from this situation. They are all wrong.
地雷原の中に送り込んだはずだ。軍服を着てようが着てまいが同じ命だろう。
Why does it matter if they wear uniforms or not? What a nice guy, Part 5.
あなたが今までやっていたことをやればいい。
And this is the worst. Willie says, just keep doing what you have always done. That's wrong. That's wrong. And that's why I still hope that Magath will redeem himself and he will stop doing what he has always done, because that's the real change for all this. I hope so. I still hope so. But he's not a saint. I've never said it. He's guilty as all the others.
先に申し上げておきます。これは戦争ではありません。敵の正体や目的、攻撃手段が不明なまま、現場は不特定多数の群衆に囲まれています。タイバーコ、私はおそらくあなたを守ることができない。
Sorry that I say this with my heart. Lord Tiber, I doubt I'll be able to protect you. Sorry to say, but who cares? This is my spontaneous reaction, okay? Even now that I rewatched this. Sorry to say, but who cares? After all the bad sentences you said, it's enough for me.
このままではあなたは死にます。あなたは餌にしては大きすぎる。当然、覚悟の上だ。
And this is true. He is prepared for that. We know.
世界は目を向けてくれない。軍の記者も、国々の大使も。
KZ Kamuru, he is bad. Willie, he is bad. How can we say the contrary after all the bad sentences he said right now? You are putting Willie in a way too much of a negative light out. But he is negative. Like he's evil or something. He is. Willie even said in the episode, unlike the previous Tibers, when he became head, he tried to make world connections. Yeah, he made a world connection by saying that Eren is coming with the 10 millions of a colossal titan to attack them, or to unify the world against the Paradise. Is this how to bring peace to the world? I want to remind you that even Paradise people are aliens, so to me it's bad. That's not how to bring peace to the world by doing this, by putting aliens against other aliens. That's wrong.
一堂にして集うことはない。何より私を含めレベリオ収容区のエルディア人は哀れな被害者でなくてはならない。予期せぬ襲撃の被害者だ。私だけそこから逃れていては世界を味方につけるどころではなくなる。エルディア人は悪魔の末裔に違いありません。そして私たちは。
And this is a nice sentence from Magath. There's no doubt, in his opinion, that aliens are devil, and there's no doubt that we are devils ourselves. I agree, because they are all wrong here. It depends on the perspective you decided to watch this. It's bad the revenge, it's bad the counterattack, it's better the attack, it's better it's better the fact that they wanted to gain power. As I said many times, everything is wrong. Everything. But okay, let me say this right now. I had a conversation with Stefan. Sorry, you're not here with me. I hope you will see this live streaming once it finishes, or if you join me later. And I tried to explain my vision of things. Look, you need to know that this story has an omniscient narration. Do you know what omniscient narration is? It means when the author is showing you already things in general. I mean, the story from outside. You're not part of the story. You are out of the story and you judge the characters as much as you like, or you take sides, or you decide what's truth, what's wrong, what's bad, what's good, etc., etc. That's omniscient narration. Then there is another type of narration, that is the narration in which you put yourself in other characters' position. Last time in the other live streaming, I decided to take an omniscient narration. That means I preferred not to take the sides of anybody specifically, even if later I said that I prefer Eren's side for some of the reasons. But consequently, I said everything is wrong. The system is all wrong. The world in which they are living in is wrong for many reasons. Of course, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't put ourselves in the character's position. Of course, if I put myself in aliens living in Marley's position, of course I understand why they are doing this. And of course, if I just see that side, I can understand the reasons, the feelings they are feeling, what they are doing, why they are doing this, etc., etc., etc. So, of course, this story helps you to put yourself in other people's position in order to feel what they feel. It's totally correct. I can put myself in Gabi's position. I can put myself in the guards who are killed later in the episode. We are going to see this position. I can put myself in Reiner's position. I can put myself in pigs, porcos, Galliards, Zeke's position, etc., etc. I can put myself in all characters' positions. Then there is a personal taste. And there is this difference. You have the totality. You have the entire story as an omniscient narrator. As an omniscient narration that is given by Isayama Sensei, because we can see now both realities. But then, emotionally speaking, and that's a logical type of narration, because you have the entire perspectives, the entire profile of all the characters, and then you have the emotional side of this story in which you decided to take a side, even if some people say it's a bad thing to do. I don't think so. We are both rationalism, but we are also feelings as people. So we are deeply attached to specific characters rather than others. But that doesn't mean that we don't understand the external part of this story with objectivity. I mean, it doesn't mean that if I take a side, I totally forget all the rest. No, it's just rationality versus feelings, and we are both. Thanks to rationality, we can understand everything. We understand the context, we understand why people are doing this, the reasons why are doing this. And I wanted to remark this. I totally agree with Kruger. I mean, I totally agree with, thanks to my mother's reaction video, thank you, because I was cutting this last week and even this week. He's right when he says there is not an absolute truth in this world. Or when he says you can turn into a god or into a devil as much as you want, when you want. It's correct. It's correct. There is not an absolute truth till now. That if I'm going to understand later who's good, who's bad, and etc., I'm going to say it. What I said last week is that no matter if the story started with Marle or with Paradis, sorry to say, but I don't like brainwashing stuff. And in fact, that's why I condemned for the entire live streamings I made. I condemned Grisha too. I condemned Grandpa. I mean, Eren's grandpa too. I am condemning all the people who are brainwashing other people and who are forcing people to do something all together because they seem like robots. I don't like this. So even if it started with Marle's side and I would have seen episode 1, okay, of a season 4 as episode 1 of a season 1, I would have not agreed with this. I don't like to see things like this. No matter if it's about Shingeki no Kyojin or another anime, I don't like it. So I would have understood their point of view because I would have liked to put myself in their positions, like Gabi, for example. I've always put myself on Gabi's position. I tried to put myself in her position and I understand what she's doing, how she's doing, why she's doing. I understand it because if I was Gabi, probably I would have become the same. And I'm saying this from the commentary of episode 1. If you go and watch it, I'm saying that she was instructed to be like this. So I understand why she's acting like this from episode 1. I understand. But that doesn't mean, emotionally speaking, that I agree what she's doing. These are two different thoughts, two different things. One thought is made by using rationality, and one thought is used by using feelings. So I can't erase one and keep just one thought. I wanted to share both. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but that's why I don't like to say things so easily or take things too easily, because I like to analyze all aspects. Then, if personally I agree somehow with what Eren is doing, it doesn't matter about civilians, kids, and stuff like that. I already said it multiple times. There is another reason. I mean, there is another perspective regarding that attack. And they could have been all adults. That perspective doesn't change. So also in that case, there are two thoughts. Of course, killing kids is wrong. Of course, war is wrong. But on the other side, we started with episode 1, season 1. And we see that Eren and all the others are attacked. If we started with episode 1, season 1, with episode 1 of season 4, we just see kids who are forced to go to war. And to me, it's wrong. That's what I believe. And that's why the realities here are totally different. Try to put episode 1 of season 1 versus episode 1 of season 4. I totally stand on episode 1, season 1 feelings. That's my opinion. But let's go on. Let's go on. I hope you understood my point of view, because if you have other questions regarding this, ask me.
悪魔に違いない。
Okay, here there's the opening. Okay, sorry. Let me go back 1 second. Sorry, this is the opening. Let me go back 1 second to this scene when Eren is looking at common people, no, not common people, but to the elite, let's say, who was attending the stage play, the play that Willy Tiber was about to handle, okay? And then there was the declaration of war. But anyway, when you see the faces here of these elite people looking at Eren that in one frame, I mean, in one not moving frame, is telling you how bad he turned and how demon he turned. I mean, Eren is the result of the things that were spread throughout centuries, throughout decades. They called them demons, and he turned into a demon. Look, the faces, the scared faces, they are something real. Look at that. I mean, they were all clapping their hands. They were so happy a few seconds before, but now they are in front of the devil. And of course, Eren's face is something crazy. Then, then there is even the general who's standing over there because he knows that is about to die. Look, in this episode, we see so many people who are facing death. We saw it with Willy Tiber at the beginning of the episode. We see it right now with the people who are looking at Eren before being killed. We see it with the general that is looking at him as if, okay, I'm about to die. There is nothing else I can do. All people with different reactions and these people are about to face death. So one of the main themes here is even death. How are you prepared to die? There are many different reactions. If you see, the general is standing over there because shikatanai, there's nothing else to do, and he knew that he was about to die really soon because they all guessed that something was about to happen thanks to those conspirators. Or if it's Zika, come on. But then we see even elite people who are facing death and they are visibly scared, and that's another reaction. Then we see Willie, that he knows that he's about to die, but he pretends as if nothing is happening because of his kids. He doesn't want to make them worried. So it's another type of reaction. There's Gabi's reaction. She's screaming as if she's in front of a trauma, as if she's in front of something she has never imagined. So something new, something shocking in a bad way, of course. We see so many reactions here towards death, and this is realistic because all people have different reactions when it's about to talk about death. So I really appreciated this. We are not the same, and we have different ways to feel death. We are scared. We don't feel anything anymore. We try to comfort our dear people, even if we are also scared inside. So many different feelings. People who run, see? Cold's face protecting Gabi because he still doesn't know what's about to happen. So even that type of fear, you can feel it, you can touch it. So here Mappa made it. I could feel the same things. I wanted to congratulate myself with her voice acting. She's crazy. Good job. And then,
タイガー家の務め、ご立派でした。
let me say it. I saw throughout these days, thanks to comments and stuff like that, Eren is the atypical main protagonist who's punching the enemy before transforming. I totally agree with this thought. It's correct. And once we see this scene, we understand why did we like characters waiting for the enemy to transform as if it's a sort of a respect. Look, he is doing the best thing right now. He's attacking no matter if the enemy is transforming or not. I totally appreciate this because this is real. Would you like to wait until the enemy is transforming? No, I don't think so. If you have to attack, you attack no matter what. So thank you, Eren. For many years, we saw in different type of genre. I mean, in different type of anime. This we saw the enemy who was transforming and the main hero or the main character standing over there. Okay, finish. I can wait. No way. thank you, Eren. Wow, this sound is so clear too.
マガト隊長、潜水の巨人がやられてしまいます。隊長、戦士隊が見つかって。天性な軍幹部はどこに帰らずの軌道を俺もここに指示してください。隊長。隊長。豆鉄砲だが、マーレ軍反撃の唇は今をもって切られた。まさかここまで派手に登場するとは。それもあの特徴からして。始祖の巨人殲奪者、進撃の巨人
Hmm.
エレン・イエーガーご本人が起こした。島まで行く手間が省けた。総員持ち前。
Now here Megath is saying saves us a trip to the island. He has never wanted to wait that you would have come to Paradise, so of course he came first.
戦闘用意。
Or if Eren is going to eat the Warhammer Titan, he's going to gain this great ability the Warhammer has. Wow. The music is perfect here.
一番槍を入れたのはこの私だと。くそ、なんなんだ。なんでいきなり戦争なんだ。これとウドは。とにかく急いで病院に行かないと。ウド、そんな。くそ、ファルコー、どこだ。
I think Falco is in good hands right now.
この地響き、巨人同士が戦ってるみたいだね。そんなわけが。私たちがここに拘束されていることが答えでしょう。早くここから出ないと。どうやって。これ遅いよ。ビークさん、ご無事ですか。早くロープを持ってきて。了解です。パンサー隊か。どうしてここが。あの顎ひげが怪しかったから手を打っておいたの。あの時か。あの兵士が怪しい。
Really smart, as I said. Yes.
演説中の広場が巨人に襲われました。なんだと。現在、潜水の巨人が応戦しているようです。車力の並走車両は本部にあります。15分で完走できます。10分でやるよ。了解です。先に言っとくぞ。待ってポルコ。少し様子を見てから。あ、なんだ。まさか。そんなわけが。
Oh yes. Oh yes. We are back. I loved that moment too. I wanted to ask Kozlo because yes, now I realized that was Kozlo. How does it feel now, Kozlo, when you were mocking aliens who had mental problems and you were laughing at them by faking there were bombs and stuff like that? How does it feel now? Look, that's karma somehow. That's real karma. Oh, that scene. This scene, yo. This scene. Yes, that's Eren, yo. Nice voice.
今だ、ビ
Take this. Oh, so beautiful, Mikasa. Oh.
みんな、来てくれたんだな。
うん、
エレン、お願い。帰ってきて。
The bond between all these people, I mean, the bond between Eren, Mikasa, and the others is amazing. And that's why I call them a family. When many people complained because they were saying, oh, Eren is whispering, but Mikasa is coming, how is it possible? They don't want to let you understand that Mikasa heard Eren whispering. No, that's not the point. The point is the bond these people have and how much Eren was trusting Mikasa. She could not come, but she came, and Eren felt it. Eren trusted Mikasa and the others because he knew they would have come. They are one thing. They are all together. They are a family. So they can sense when it's the proper time to come. And I think Eren really loves this family. This bond is crazy. It's something that other teams, other warriors like this side of Marley, they don't have, in my opinion. Chosa Hedan and Eren and Mikasa all together, they felt so much pain in their lives and they saw hell, real hell. And they shared feelings, they shared deaths, they shared the pain, they shared the tears, they shared. And that's a real team. Look, I feel this. You can tell me the contrary. You can tell me that even Gabi, Falco, Udo, Zofia, all together, they are a team, they are sort of a family, but I can't sense it. I mean, I can't feel it personally. This can be true because if we look in general, as I said before, yes, it could sound like that. Or even the team of Raina, Bertold, Annie, Marcel. Okay, that's another team. You can believe that. I mean, you can have a different opinion from mine. That's awesome. That's correct. You can have it. But look, oh, this team, this family, the bond they have. Eren is whispering, trusting that Mikasa is coming. And I definitely think Eren wrote in the letter, as I said in the commentary already, look, when you see that something bad is happening to me, and it's the last thing you can do, please come. Save the situation. She did it. And he knew that she was about to come, and they were about to come. Amazing. I simply love these things. Feelings, love, pure love that is beyond the team. Now they are one thing. I love it. I love it.
指揮系統が崩壊した今こそ我がマーレ軍の力が試される時だ。特別警戒訓練中の陸軍一個師だ。すべて山から下ろせ。沖の艦隊もだ。西と東から3万の兵力をここに集結させろ。レベリオ収容区を封鎖する。始祖を含め島の悪魔どもを一匹たりとも逃がしてはならん。今のうちに暴れてろ。もうお前たちに未来はない。
When he says, have fun while it lasts, there is no future for you now. Okay.
この虐殺事件を受け、式に参加した要人ら主要国家は当事者となった。リリー・タイバーの思惑通り、世界にエルディア帝国の脅威が。
The world will see the alien empire as a threat, just like we planned. That means I think Chosa Hedan is acknowledged. I mean, they know they have to survive now. But there is the world against one. I mean, the world against the paradise. There's a lot of pain coming. I'm pretty sure of that. But they are alone, and they want to fight till the end. Oh, I look. If I have to follow my feelings, I have to stay on Paradise side. No matter, of course, I repeat it once again. I know that we have to put ourselves in other people's position, and of course, I understand the aliens living in Marley too, because they were raised like this, la 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 la. But from a general perspective, from outside, and if I don't have to put myself in other people's position, sorry, but if I follow my feelings, I can't stay on their side. I can't.
知れ渡ったのだ。世界はお前らを生かしておけなくなった。しかし、奴らとてそんなことは承知のはず。だとすると、ケイ。山の豆、ぶち落とせ！あいつら。おい！収容区ごと燃やすつもりか！民間人への被害は最小限に抑えろ！分かってんのか、ブロック！
Okay, for example, here we know, we understand all the opinions, more or less all, because we have just the 3 opinions here. 4. We have Eren's opinion, we have a Flock's opinion, we have a John's opinion, and we have a Mikasa's opinion. So we have a different type of opinions regarding what to do in this battle, in this counterattack. But the good thing, let's say good thing, is that even if they have different opinions, they stay all together. They are a team, or they are a family, because in a family too, you have different opinions. But you can, how can I say, you are free to have different opinions. In Marley, or I mean in aliens living in Marley, this is still not possible, or this was not possible if we talk about the 4 years before, 5 years before, 9 years before. It was not possible. You should have thought the same. And even if in your mind you were thinking something different, you had to fake to think as them. This is wrong. Here in Chosa Hedan, they don't have all the same opinion. They don't have. So people who are complaining because the Chosa Hedan is turning bad, but that's not true. Not 100%. Jana doesn't want that civilians are killed, as much as Mikasa doesn't want that. Flock is following these revenge, a super powerful revenge, without even caring, because he thinks on revenge only. He's the perfect case of in Italy we say occhio per occhio, dente per dente. That means if you attack me, I will attack you the same. Okay, and Eren is almost thinking the same as Flock, but his vision, in my opinion, is a little bit extended. It's something that goes beyond this usual, look, you attack me and then I attack you back. He is thinking about this cycle of a pain that never ends. And he has to maybe sacrifice himself by doing bad things in order to interrupt this. This is what I get here. That maybe I'm wrong.
ここにいるのは敵と敵の住む建物だから 俺たち壁内人類がどれだけ壁の外の奴らに殺されてきたか忘れたか。食い殺されたんだぞ。まだまだこんなもんじゃ済まされねえよ。お前まだそんなこと言ってんのか。見ろ。エレンは示した。戦えってな。俺たちはただ壁の中で死を待つだけじゃない。俺たちにはあの悪魔が必要だ。
Yeah, now he was thinking, like in season 3, part 2, when he said, let's use Erwin because we need a demon for all this. Now Flock is using, let's say, Eren by saying the same thing. That's the demon we need to finish this. This sentence can be interpreted in different ways, not just the usual one. We should probably go beyond the meaning of the usual sentence we see.
あなたは自分が何をやったか分かってるの。
Yes, he does. In my opinion, he does.
民間人を殺した。子供も殺した。もう取り返しがつかない。
Okay, the two faces here, Mikasa's face and Eren's face. Mikasa is she's facing what she didn't want to face. I mean, she's facing the Eren she has never expected to face. And that's sad. Because try to imagine, you really love a person, but this person is turning into something you have never wanted him to turn into. This is painful. This is really sad. But Eren is looking at her. But look, I think Eren understands the situation. It's not that he doesn't understand, but it's part of his plan to go on like this. And it's a bad plan. It's a sacrificing plan. It's a terrible plan. But look, also in this case, I remember Kruger's words that somehow, even if it's bad, even if it's wrong, even if it's something cruel, terrible, blah, and many other things, it's necessary. And I know it's wrong to say this, but let's pretend, okay? Let's just pretend. It's just an idea. Let's pretend like kids like Zofia, Udo, okay, would have stayed alive. They would have made peace. They would have started a new world. Maybe if just one of them would have created later in the future, we don't know still, but it's just an idea of a future world, okay? If one of these kids would have become an adult and they would have created a rebellious team or a rebellious clan once again against the Paradise or against aliens or against whatever, and they would have started a war once again. Of course, what Eren is doing is not good. Nobody says that that's good. But on another version of the story or on another vision of the story, it's hard to say it and it's bad to say it, sorry to say, but it's necessary from his point of view. If we put ourselves in Eren's position, that's necessary. And I think he knows what he's doing as much as Kruger knew what he was doing. That's what I believe. But his face, yes, his face is emotionless, but also he knows what he's doing as much as Kruger knew what he was doing at that time, even if it was really, really painful for him too.
ミカさん、まだ終わってない。そんなはずはない。うなじを完全に吹き飛ばした。俺もうなじを念入りに潰した。だが奴は死んでない。
Cool.
そうか。潜水の巨人。硬質化で何でも器用に作っちまうってわけか。分かってきたぞ。いくら同じを潰しても死なねえわけだ。いいかさ、奴の注意を引いてくれ。うまくいけば潜水の巨人も食える。ダメダメ、ベッドは満杯だ。その子もとっくに死んでるよ。そんな、ちゃんと見てくださいよ。君こそこの状況を見ろ。戦士候補生だろ。
先生、お願いします。
わかった、すぐ行く。ガビ、お前は家族と一緒にいろ。どこが安全かもわからない状況だが、広場からできるだけ離れているんだ。俺はファルコを探しに戻る。
私も戻る。ウドとゾフィアがなんで殺されたのかわからないから。
I can understand her. Yes, I can. Oh, okay, the guards scene. The guards scene. If I put myself in Gabi's position, I know how she feels. I understand her. Probably I would have done the same. Probably I would have totally done the same. But if I go outside of the character as an omniscient narration, once again, I'm asking myself, it's not a question I'm asking. I'm saying, you are sad for people who confined you since day one. So can you understand these two mixed feelings, these two different thoughts I have? They can coexist both. I don't want to erase one and accept just one. No, I want to accept them both as a general vision of the story and as a personal feeling if I have to put myself in her position. They are both right, in my opinion. I mean, I understand Gabi's feelings. I understand what she's feeling because it's almost the same things Eren felt in episode 1 of season 1. I understand her. And if I was Gabi, if I were Gabi, sorry, I would have done the same right now. But now that I see the general vision of things, I'm saying, Gabi, oh, I understand you, but at the same time, those guards, even if they were kind, whatever, blah, 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 those guards, they were confining aliens. They were put them inside of a gate and treat all of you as inferior. So I have a mixed feelings. I can't accept just one feeling only. I can't just say, look, I understand Gabi. Yes, I understand her. If I were Gabi, I understood her and I would have understood her. Yes, totally. But on the other side, there is even my other thought. Ugh, Gabi, I understand yours, but...
こんなところで何してんだ。
モンペンのおじさん、私も戦うからどうして。
バカ言ってんじゃねえぞガキ。お前は家に帰って。なんだ敵の攻撃か。
どこからだ。
上だ。くそガビ逃げろ。おい大丈夫。
おじさん。
Sasha. Oh, look at these eyes of Gabi. Mappa made it here too, huh?
この道も塞いだ。行くぞサシャ。
コーニー、明かりを灯すことをお忘れですか。
The lights.
ああ、そうだった。
The lights. Why do they have to use the lights? Okay, for the attack, of course. I mean, Another cycle of pain started here. The beautiful comparisons with episode 1 of season 1 are amazing. You see uh, the same feelings Eren felt. And also in this case, I can say they are the same. They, one day, they saw their world crashed down and they saw their world destroyed, both of them. I can understand that they are the same. But if I check, if I go outside once again, Gabi was about to turn into, I mean, she was fighting so hard to become a Titan and to destroy Paradise. And if I just have to compare this episode with episode 1 of season 1, just these two episodes, I'm not talking about the entire story, just compare these two. One girl, she wants to revenge her right now, of course, but she also wants to become a Titan to destroy Paradise. And in episode 1 of season 1, we see a tiny boy who sees his world destroyed. And of course, yes, he wants revenge, but he doesn't want to turn into a Titan to go on the other side of the world to kill everybody. If we just take these two episodes only and to compare them without caring about the rest of the story, if we care about the rest of the story, revenge, the cycle of pain, this loop, this never-ending loop, is starting once again. So if we don't interrupt this, it's a mess and it's never ending. It will always go on and on and on and on. Something has to happen to interrupt this forever. I don't know what's going to happen, but of course here we understand that Gabi wants to revenge and she takes the shotgun and she wants to revenge and she wants to kill Sasha probably. It's like Eren in episode 1. Even the facial expressions, the profile, the eyes are the same as Eren in episode 1 of season 1. But I hope you understand that if I take just these two episodes and I compare them, there is no comparison, guys. No. If we check the entire story, that's a different story. That's a different thread. That's something different. That's another discussion.
じゃあ、公園はしばらく来ないぞ。あかりの設置は
すべて仕掛けました。
I want to see.
作戦は順調か。今のところはな。時間までにあいつさえ無力化できれば。だがわからねえ。何が起きたっておかしくねえよ。
Oh, Mikasa. Mikasa is holding 3 Raiso here, 3 Raiso there. She is carrying Eren. She is attacking with the ODM. I mean, she's amazing. I love Mikasa. I love Ackerman. I love them. She's so great. Come on. She's so great.
気に何があるのか。それを見極めるためには生き残らないと。
Oh.
Ew. 違和感の正体が分かった。潜水の巨人が現れた時に感じた違和感だ。こいつは足元から体ができていった。同じからではなく、ステージ中央の地面からだ。潜水の
I like this remix music here. That's really nice. It's the same as Annie's. Look, if we know how to break this, we know even Annie's. I can't wait.
まずい。戦隊の巨人が食われる。
Oh, the tension here. Oh,
この瞬間を待っていた。
mm.
始祖を奪還する。 髪切れ。
So great, Levi Hecho. So great. Oh, yes.
わかる。
Yes. Oh, for all the bad things you did.
ここはまずい。
Oh, yes. Oh, can't you see that I am a Titan? Yes, so what? I mean, they are handling the Titans since for so many years, since they were kids. Let's say, no, kids, no, but teenagers. So, yeah, they know you are a Titan. But, sorry, but that's what you deserve at this point. These guys are just the humans. You were a human too, anyway. So don't overestimate yourself. Then they are coming to kill me. Yes. Yes. Oh, this scene, do you remember? Oh, okay, let me go back. Oh. Oh, look, the face of Levi at the end was something crazy. The typical face as if he's saying, for Erwin, for Petra and the others, for Marco, for everybody, I will do this. This is... The last scene, it was something. Then when all of them, they are appearing in front of Galliard as a Titan, it reminds me of Reiner in season 3 part 2 when they used the Raizo for the first time. That was amazing. They are doing this also for Erwin too, and oh, so emotional, so tragic, but also so emotional to see this. I can't wait to watch what's happening. Look, I don't like to watch previews, so I don't know what's about to happen. But look, Levi's eyes here are full, not just because he is hot and whatever, but he's full of revenge, and his eyes are full of the promise. You know what I mean? So beautiful. So beautiful. And when he is jumping from top to bottom, I mean, when he's attacking trying to stop Galliard, we know it's Levi, because that's how he shows himself in front of us all the times. So at that time, during the reaction, when I saw that, I said, I mean, I was about to say, that has to be Levi. You can't misunderstand his movements, the way he appears on screen. It's Levi. But look, Ackerman, they are the clan supporting the king. I still believe so. Good job, Ackerman. Because Ackerman, they seem as if they are emotionless. I mean, they seem as if they are cold as people, but Mika's approved us, but even Levi, even if he doesn't cry, even if he's not emotional, he doesn't get emotional and whatever, they feel, and I really love them, both of them. Ugh. Look, even if I rewatch this, I don't know what my mother could feel, but I think when I will rewatch it with her, it will be really emotional too. Oh, I don't know what to expect in episode 7. I know that the episode is called Assault, but Assault, right? So they are going to. Okay, look, Vicky's coming because she said that she wants to come with, thanks to the Panzer unit, with these weapons she has that we saw probably in episode 1 too. So Pick is coming. Galliard is about to come on to be defeated. I hope so. I hope so because I can't stand Galliard, personally speaking. Then, of course, if we put ourselves in his position, I can excuse him, as I said many times, just because he wants to revenge Marcel or something like that. But at the same time, I don't like him. Sorry. Then there is Rainer, because Falco, I'm pretty sure that Falco didn't die, that Falco was rescued by Rainer. It's impossible that a character like Falco is killed now. It's impossible. Because of Falco somehow can be hope. I mean, Falco can be something different. I don't know. But it's impossible that he is killed right now. Come on, no. Falco is one of the main protagonists of that team. I mean, of aliens living in Marley. So I don't think that he was killed or something like that. He's with Reiner, and Reiner has protected him for sure. Look, even if Reiner has to sacrifice himself to protect the Falco, he would have done it because Reiner is already tired. He said it so many times that he's tired of his life. So no matter if he had to sacrifice in order to rescue Falco, I think he would have done it. So, okay, so there's Peak, then there is Reiner. Let's see if he sacrificed or if he's just protecting Falco with his Titan, with the Yoroi, the armored. Then there's Zeke. Don't tell me. Who else? Who's missing? Nobody. There's Zeke, Reiner, Peak. Right? Of course, we still have to see Armin and Hanji. Look, they are missing. They are missing. They have to come out. I miss them so much. Okay, let me read all of your comments. If you have other questions, feel free to ask me. I'm glad that we found out Lady Cyber named Lara. Okay, I heard that her name is Rara. So I don't know. I mean, in Japanese they say Rara. They use these two symbols. I don't know if it's Lala or Lara, because if you read it Rara, probably it's Lala and not Lara. But yeah, if you say it's Lara, okay, I trust it. Hello, nice lady. Hello, darkness. Hello, darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Sebastian, hi. Hello. Megath is a hypocrite and Willie exposed him. I don't think so. Sorry to say, I don't think so. No. Willie doesn't expose anybody because throughout the episodes we saw Megath reacting somehow differently. So, no, I don't think so. I'm from Brazil and I love your reactions. Thank you so much for your support. Willie cares only about Marlion's aliens and not Paradis aliens, his fellow countrymen. But that's wrong. That's wrong. He doesn't say I changed the reputation of Marley's aliens. He said I changed the reputation of aliens. He doesn't specify that, so he's wrong. He's totally wrong. I can't believe that this is the last season. Yeah, true. Maybe this is the last season for the name of this anime, and they will continue under another name. Look, it depends how it finishes, but I don't think fans would appreciate this. I mean, probably many people don't like a sequel, or they don't like to put this name, this story, under the risk that probably it's going bad next time. I don't know. It depends how it finishes. If there is an open ending, but if the ending is certain and you don't find any other way to go on, I don't think so. I mean, I think it's pointless. Or probably Isayama is quite tired. I mean, after 10 years every month to publish something, he has to take a break. Definitely. And then I think he is hoping that the ending is satisfying the fandom, I mean, the fans. Look, if I were Isayama Sensei right now, I would have felt all the pressure of all time. Because the more you go on, the more it's interesting, and the more the fans' expectations are raising. So I would not like to be Isayama Sensei right now. I hope everything will finish in the best way, and I hope fans will be satisfied as much as possible. Son Goku likes to fight his enemies at their best, so he waits for them to transform. Yeah, but I think that even if the Warhammer Titan would have transformed, a good punch probably would have come from Eren, so from the Shingeki. So I think the Warhammer is about to be defeated. But if it's like this, that's too fast. I mean, I thought that we would have seen this Titan for many other episodes, or I don't know. But I have the feeling that now Eren is about. Let's see how they can open the cocoon. I mean, this crystal armor. Because if they can open this one, they can open even Annie's. So, Annie's coming back, I guess. Really so. But yeah, I have the feeling this Warhammer Titan is about to be defeated really soon. Because they can't, maybe they can find the way to open this, but how? I mean, why they didn't find the way for Annie? Definitely there has to be something new, a new way to open this. Otherwise, they would have done it already. Let's see, can't wait. What do you think of the CGI? Oh, the CGI is amazing. No, okay. I said it already multiple times. I'm not a hypocrite. I saw that there are some moments, some few seconds, in which you definitely see the CGI. But personally speaking, that's just my opinion. You can disagree. I accept it. But from my point of view, I am so into it because by being an anime only, you don't know what's happening. So you're focusing on the scenes maybe in a different way. I mean, you wanted to know more and more and more. Oh, what's about to happen? What's about to happen? So you focus probably on the story going on. And even if I love battles, and I loved the battles I saw here, and I know probably that something is coming that it's even better and better. I focus myself on the story itself. I'm so hungry because I want to know more info, more. I don't think that the CGI here is the main thing. So yeah, I can understand your point of view, and probably you are a manga reader and you have different expectations because you already know the story, so you need that plus. But I also understand Mappa's intentions and Mappa's reasons to use the CGI more than usual, so it's fine for me. I don't take it so personally. I just enjoy. We know there is history between the Orientals and the aliens in the walls. Interested to see how that will. Me too. Listen, I still have to understand that clan. Let's call it Mikasa's clan, the Oriental clan. I still don't get this. I still don't get this. That woman, oh, I don't remember her name, Kiyomi, she can stay outside. She can be so powerful. I still don't understand why Mikasa's mom, she was inside the paradise. I mean, she was inside the walls of paradise. I still don't get this. I don't know. But I would like to know. Please. No, don't let me know because I don't want to know. Greetings. I love your reviews and opinions. Thank you, Jix. Thank you very much for the support. Well, if people don't agree with me, it's fine too. I mean, I don't want to impose my ideas. I'm just self-confident with my opinions because I think they are true because it's my opinion. But if you don't agree, it's okay. I just wanted to entertain you a little bit and I just want to have fun sharing thoughts. That's it. That's the purpose of these live streamings. Is just me, or when watching Willie's and Maggot's conversation, this episode reminded me of Erwin's and Levi's conversation before Erwin charged, sorry, at the beast. It could be. It could be because we are always talking about attacking. I mean, we are always talking about strategies to attack and why and how and when and stuff like that. The fact that, yeah, Willie, in this case, is similar to Erwin somehow because he knows he's going to die and he knows he's about to face death somehow in the worst way because he is eaten. And as much as Erwin, because in that case, the Beast Titan was throwing rocks and he was facing death directly, okay? But the difference is that Erwin knew how he was about to face death. And Willie didn't know because he didn't know what was about to happen. So it's even worse if you think. I mean, if you think about that, it's even worse because in the case of Erwin, he was sure what was about to happen. I mean, he was going to ride his horse and go, no matter what, for the sake of everybody, of course, and helping Levi to attack the Beast Titan next. But Willie, he doesn't know. I mean, there's lots of question marks. When am I about to die? How? Where? We don't know. So, yeah, there are some parallelisms, definitely. And there is the certainty that something has to happen. But there is this difference. Yeah, I agree with this somehow. Yeah. It was an amazing episode. Mappa is doing best. Goldie, hello. Yeah, I enjoyed, even now that I rewatched it. Sorry, sometimes I interrupt things because if I have to specify or if I have some things to say, you can't hear my voice or the episode is going on, so I don't focus anymore. So I prefer to stop and then to comment and then to go on. But definitely, I think this episode was good and full of feelings, full of intensity. And has this been your favorite? Yes. Till now, yes. But even the declaration of war, it was nice for other reasons. I think episode 5 and 6, they are, till now, the best episodes. But look, Even the revelation of Eren's face was nice, because many people still didn't get that was Eren. So that was nice too. But yeah, episode 5 and 6, they are good. As I was saying, the intensity of feelings here is 100% felt. So if you just follow Shingeki no Kyojin for actions, it's your opinion, it's your personal taste, but it's not my personal taste. I mean, it's not what I'm searching for this story. If there are bottles, to me, they are just a plus, a good plus. Um, but here, people should focus on the main themes and the connection with the real life, with the real world, or the yeah, different themes like a revenge, like the cycle of a path, the how bad is the system that is causing people to turn bad, or this system is make people become something anyway, or this system is helping people to be slave of something somehow. I'm quoting Kenny all the times. Kenny, we miss you because you were right. But yeah, the search of a power, the search for revenge, the search for um, freedom, the search. There are different themes, or the beautiful thing. We all people have different opinions. Nobody is right 100%. That's amazing, because even in real life, people are pretending to know what's the truth and what's wrong. I mean, what's false, and they spread it 100%. But things in life have different opinions, different tastes, different feelings, and I always like to analyze all of these feelings because they are essential to the story. Um, what else? So the CGI, yes, I understand what you mean, but to me, it's okay because I'm focusing on something else. Look at the details. Even the details for me are really important. The eyes, Gabi's eyes, Gabi's scream, um, Eren's face towards Mikasa, Mikasa's face, the different opinions involved here in this episode. Um, the theme of a war. War can make you become something you have never supposed to be. And look, I quote Eren, he's right. Nobody knew. I mean, if you could have understood what's after war, the consequences of war, you would have never joined. He is correct. But you will never know until you join. That's correct too. Because people are saying, yeah, war can cause you this, but you will never know. You will never feel as much as people who have already felt this. You can just imagine, but imagination is something, reality is something else. So even Gabi, that's why Gabi, she's imagining something in her mind. I will become a Kyojin, I will be the best, etc., etc. But then when she's facing war, that's something different. Reality versus imagination. This is something different. Then we have even the theme of dreams. Not just in this episode, in the story. Maybe at the end of the story, I will have a live streaming in which I will analyze all the themes in this story. We could stay here for hours, definitely. But look, the theme of dreams. Everybody has a dream. Everybody. They can become a slave of this dream or not, but they have dreams. They all have dreams. They can be good dreams, nightmares. It can be everything, but it's called dream. And these dreams can turn into nightmares. These dreams can turn into something good. But in this season specifically, nothing is good. Everything is wrong. And I don't know, but there is the theme of karma, even. You do something to me that is bad, then karma can make something that makes you feel as if you understand you did something wrong. There is the theme of regret. There is the theme of love somehow. Because, yeah, many people say, oh, in Shingeki no Kyojin, there is not love. No, that's wrong, in my opinion. Love is definitely here with us. Maybe not in the way you would have expected, but you can see love in many different ways. Even with the glimpse of an eye, or even with a facial expression, you can see love. Look at Mikasa, come on, that's love. Or, yeah, there are many. It's another type of love, okay? It's called respect, it's called dedication, it's called gratitude, whatever, but it's always a kind of love. But even Levi, when he sees a Petra, that she's dead, that's love, somehow. Or when Levi is seeing Erwin dying, or when he's dead. I told you already, they don't show you Levi's eyes. It's enough. That's a kind of love. We could stay here talking about this for hours and hours and hours, but let me tell you, this story is a complex story, and we can't just stay here in 30 minutes to say everything we would like to say. It's not enough. But yeah, the new service squad looked like if Kenny's squad, yes, the colors of the uniforms, they reminded me of Kenny, and I think that somehow, I don't want to say that they wanted to praise Kenny, but definitely Levi in that final meeting with Kenny changed his mind on him. So also because he's true, they are all slave of something. He's true, so let's praise him. But yeah, and then Levi, I tell you once again, in my opinion, he's using the Chosahedan mantle to praise Erwin. We miss you, Erwin, too. Sometimes I think, oh, if Erwin would have been here, that would be nice to see what he would have done, what he wouldn't have done. Many things. I can't wait to go back to Paradise and see what's being going. Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely agree with this too. Because Eren said after the festival, I will go back home. So he already wanted to go back home, right? That's why probably he's looking at Mikasa like that. Okay, I know that. George, yeah, he's good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. But yeah, I think somehow Eren, he is aware of what he's doing. He is brutal, and I can't. I don't think he doesn't understand. He understands, but he doesn't care anymore, and that's different. Yeah, have you used the Kleenex yet? No, not yet, but they are still here. My favorite friends, my dear friends. Yeah, I didn't use them yet. But look, when Mikasa appeared, or when Eren was asked, what's your final thoughts? What's your final words? That moment I felt emotional a little bit. I didn't cry, but something has to happen now. So I got emotional. Then when Mikasa appeared, she's so beautiful. So beautiful. In many different ways, she's beautiful. Definitely. We could stay here talking about this story over and over again, but I prefer to reach the end. I mean, I prefer to reach the end of Shingeki no Kyojin, and then I'm going to analyze everything deeply in an extended way, because it's too difficult now to take a side or to prefer one side or the other one character or the other one. It's too difficult still. I think I have to watch something more in order to choose, or in order to say, look, I don't know, I prefer not to take a side specifically. I still have to think about it, and I need the time. Okay, do you have something else to ask me? Do you have other questions? Do you have other doubts? Do you want me to analyze somehow something else? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. And anyway, in the case you don't have questions, we will see ourselves tomorrow with episode 3 of The Promised Neverland season 2. Then we are going to see on Saturday Dragon Quest and Jujutsu Kaisen. Then we will find ourselves on Sunday with episode 7 of Shingeki no Kyojin season 4. Hedris, Mappa ruin it. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Why are you disappointed? Tell me what Mappa ruined about this story. That's a nice question, Edward. How do you think the Survey Corps got there? They said, but no, they were helped. Or, as I said already, maybe thanks to Eren, not because he didn't meet them for about 4 years. So, but maybe Armin, he is a Kyojin, he is a Titan, so he could have helped them to reach there. I don't know, but or they were helped because they said there are some conspirators over there, and they still don't know who that people are. Look, if it's Zeke, hands down. And I wonder what those lines. Yeah, I wonder that too. For sure, I mean, I'm not sure, but for sure, in my opinion, they are used to attack. I mean, to attack the Titans or to make people feel blind because they have the lights in front of them, so they don't understand where the movements of the ODM. That could be possible. But so many interesting things. I wanted to know everything, but I can't. I have to wait. That's really painful. Try to put yourself in my position. That's hard. But okay, I like to wait. Let's see who that blonde. Yes. Look, he is not Armin. I already said it. He's not Armin because he or she is blonde. And okay, it could be Armin, but no. I mean, I think he or she is blonde. Then he or she has a beard. So it can't be possible. No. I can't wait. There are so many questions. Let's see with this assault what's happening. I think they keep going on fighting, probably. Yeah, because Levi has to kill Galliard somehow. But then Zeke, where are you? You have to meet Levi. Come on. I mean, we are waiting for this. That's the promise. So I can't wait. But if Zeke is on their side, no way! I'm about to be shocked. So many things tell me that, hands down, if it's like this, really, oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, but Zeke, if you're acting, if you're mocking us, I mean, if you're tricking us, you made it. I mean, I'm talking about myself, you made it. That's awesome. Okay, in the preview you see other things. No, I don't want to watch this. I prefer to wait. In fact, every time the episode is finishing, I mean, there is the ending song. I turn off the TV and I don't mind. 2 years ago, I was watching the previews, but I think it's better if I don't watch them. I feel more curious if I don't watch, and I ask myself more questions about what's happening. So it's better for me not to watch. Let's see what's happening after episode 16. Look, after episode 16, that will be the only time in which I will watch the preview. If there's some things happening next, I want to know. And probably they are going to show us a preview for part 2 or something that is happening. Me too. I'm glad that the opening doesn't spoil anything. Yes, I'm happy to, because even if I like openings in which they put some scenes, and even if you watch them, you don't understand anything, I think it's better not to put anything. Yeah, but regarding part 2, I don't know what's about to happen. I mean, I don't know if we are going to have a part 2. I don't know if we are going to have a movie. I don't know if they take time, because if there is a part 2, I guess that it's coming in October or in January of next year, but probably January will be too late. So maybe they will go on with the part 2 in October, if there is a part 2. But I don't know. It depends on not on Mappa, because they can't decide. I mean, they can't say, "Oh, look, we are going to start over there and over there." It's up to Kodansha, I guess. It's up to the producers committee. Would you prefer? I prefer a part 2, because I can share my feelings with you directly. No, but both of them are okay. It depends on the story, because I don't know. If you are manga readers, would you prefer a part 2 or a movie? But definitely, if the movie is coming out, other countries have to wait. So I don't think people will agree to wait months until the Blu-ray and DVD comes out. So probably the part 2 is better. I don't know. It's up to you, manga readers, because to me, there's no difference, but it depends on you, on what you would like to see, or if you like to wait more for a movie, because a movie is different. I think the movie takes more time, and with the special effects, with the CGI in the proper way, used in the proper way. So no, I don't know. I don't know. That's a nice question. But to me, what do you expect in the next episode? As I said, the bottle, because I think a peak is coming, because she said in 10 minutes you have to be ready. Peak is coming. Raina, I mean, I don't think Rainer is dead. He saved Falco for some reasons, I guess. But I don't think he's dead. It's too easy. Come on, Rainer is one of the main protagonists. How can he die now? It's impossible. Then there is the beast. Zika, come here. But he is not going to kill Eren, because, oh, next time I'll come to save you. WTF. If now you're about to kill Eren, that's incoherent. Last time you wanted to save him. So, no, that's not possible. I can't imagine Zeke to be incoherent. He has all. Okay, if we discover that he acted, that was an act. It was not being incoherent. But I don't think he's going to kill Eren. No. Next time I'm going to save you. Come on. Oh, that sentence makes sense if we go on thinking that he is mocking. I mean, he's acting. Ooh, I don't want to think about that. I don't know how I will react if I see something like that. I don't know. Oh, what do you think Annie's fate is? Okay, as I said, they are going to open right now the cocoon. I mean, this crystal armor, for sure. Because Eren has to eat the Warhammer. It's impossible that they are going to delay more and more. They have to find a way, but it's something different. Otherwise, as I said, otherwise they would have done it already with Annie. So probably once they discover the way to open it, then they go back to Paradise and they open even Annie's. Could be. That's another reason why they have to go back to Paradise, maybe. Because Annie is waiting. I wanted to see if they tell Annie that Bertold died. I wanted, and Armin is the new owner. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about that. They have to tell her. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't think she cared about Bertold, but they have to tell her. And Armin ate Bertold, so she will be shocked, maybe. Because let me tell you, I think Annie respected Armin, in my opinion. So, I can't wait to see her face when she discovers, look, Bertold died, and now Armin is the owner of the Colossal. Her face will be, huh? No way. Ah, I have a question. Talking about Annie. Annie's father died, in your opinion? Or not? Karina died? We didn't see them. I mean, we didn't understand if they died or not. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But think about it. If Annie's dad is dead and she comes back, she realizes that her father died. Wow. Jeremiah, I think they would have shown them that. Ah, okay, so they are still alive in your opinion? Okay. Because actually, yeah, Annie's father is quite important because there is this promise. Yeah, another theme, the theme of the promise. We have so many promises here in this story. We are going to analyze them once the story will finish. Okay, guys, I think for this live streaming, that is it. I hope you enjoyed and stay tuned. Okay, tomorrow, The Promised Neverland 2. The day after tomorrow, Dragon Quest and Jujutsu Kaisen. And on Sunday, episode 7. I can't wait. That is it. Okay, thank you so much for the support and see you next time. Bye, guys. See you. See you. Bye-bye.